So I'm going to try and get through this verse. By the power of our having made offerings and respectful requests to you, holy and venerable gurus, supreme fields of merit, inspire us, protectors and root of well-being and bliss, to come under your joyful care. Okay, so the gurus are called the supreme field of merit. So you might wonder, well, what about Buddha, Dharma, Sangha? Aren't they the supreme field of merit? Actually, this involves a whole different way of seeing what the guru is, okay? We can talk about the ultimate guru and the conventional guru, okay? The ultimate guru is the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, okay? The ultimate guru is the Buddha's omniscient mind. And so, of course, you know, the Buddha's omniscient mind is the Dharma. The person who has it is the Buddha. The Buddha is also a Sangha member, okay? And so when we talk about the ultimate guru, you know, that is the three jewels of refuge, and that is, you know, our ultimate refuge and what we're taking refuge in, okay? The conventional guru is the person that we see. People often, when it talks about, you know, the guru is the supreme field of positive potential, or, you know, different ways of talking about the Buddha, about the guru, sometimes people get these very confused, okay? And we need to really focus on the ultimate guru. And then the conventional guru is, well, there's different kinds of conventional gurus, and we'll talk about that this weekend. But the conventional guru is kind of a representative of the ultimate guru, or in the case of the Tantra, you know, you practice seeing the guru as the conventional guru as the ultimate guru as well, okay? But what I'm trying to get at here, okay, is that when we take refuge in the guru, we shouldn't be thinking we shouldn't just think that I take refuge in this one person with this body that I know, this life. That's my point, okay? That when we say I take refuge in the guru, we should be thinking about the ultimate guru that transcends all time, that transcends all of our lifetimes, that will be there as our guide for all of our lifetimes as long as we take refuge. Okay, and so the guru is the supreme field of positive potential, is because the guru is representing, the conventional guru is representing this ultimate guru, okay? And so there's that element, and then there's also the element of, because we are not born in the time of Shakyamuni Buddha, the guru is the one who plays that role for us. Okay? So in other words, if Shakyamuni Buddha were alive today, he would be guiding us and teaching us, and he's not. So who's doing the guiding and teaching of us? Our teachers. Okay? And so in that way, they are playing the role of the Buddha for us. And it's helpful for us to think that if Shakyamuni Buddha were here today, he wouldn't be teaching us anything different than what we're learning from our teachers. Because if we think like that, then when we listen to teachings, we have much more interest, we have much more faith, our mind is more receptive, you know. Whereas if we think, oh, this is just, you know, kind of some stupid person who grew up with Mickey Mouse just like me, and if Shakyamuni Buddha were here, then I'd really be learning the Dharma. But this person here, what do they know? You know, if you go into teachings with that attitude, that's what you're going to learn. As much as you can learn, as you learn with the attitude of, what do they know? Yeah, we all know how much we learn when we have that attitude, don't we? Whereas if we go in with the idea that even if the Buddha were here, the Buddha would be teaching us the same thing and giving us the same practices and the same advice, then our mind is much more receptive and we really take the teaching seriously. Okay? So you see, this way of thinking is not just to idolize the Guru for the sake of making some kind of idol that we worship, but the purpose of thinking this way is because it helps our mind be more receptive and it helps us practice better. Okay? This is something that is actually quite important. Yeah? And so it's because of that that the Buddha, the Guru, is playing the role of the Buddha for us personally, because we didn't have the fortune to be born at the time of Shakyamuni Buddha. You know, that the Guru is the supreme field of merit. Also because of the Guru's kindness to us. You know, because, you know, we usually think, well, who's kind to us? Yeah. Well, all the people who, you know, give me a big hug and kiss and tell me I'm wonderful and give me money and praise me, and those are the people who are kind to me, you know. So my parents, my siblings, my lover, my friends, yeah, all those people are the people who are the most kind to us. But they're kind to us for this life, aren't they? And next life? And is the way they help us in this life always kindness? Or can sometimes their kindness actually lead us away from the path? Okay? Whereas, you know, who's the one who really teaches us the Dharma that enables us to create good karma for a good rebirth? Who enables us to gain realizations of the path? Is that our friends? Is that our parents? Yeah. Is that your lover? Is that the person in the world who says, "You're the most wonderful thing, I can't live without you," and we go, you know, is that person the most kind person to us? When you think of more than one life, no. Okay? When you really think of multiple lifetimes, then those people who teach us the Dharma are the ones who are the kindest to us. Okay? And so it's in that way, too, that they become the strongest field of merit for us. Okay? So I think that's